Here we are at our off-site store. We moved here at the end of 2016 when the main museum site closed. It predominantly houses our art collections, which is why we're here today. We're going to talk about the 250th anniversary of the Royal Academy. So the Royal Academy is based in London, so why is its anniversary so important to people of Plymouth?
Well, really because its founding president was Sir Joshua Reynolds, who was born in Plymouth and St Maurice. He lived there into his early 20s and established in the city a portrait practice out of Stonehouse and Devonport. And he grew up to be a cornerstone of British art history and to reinvent the art of portraiture. He was founding president of the Royal Academy, and we really wanted to celebrate that.
So, as well as Sir Joshua Reynolds, we've obviously got a lot of Royal Academicians represented in our art collection. I've picked out one of my favourites, slightly biased because this will be going on display in 2020 in one of the new galleries. This is an aquatint. The oil painting that's going on display is massive and in one of these crates, so we couldn't get it out today. But this is by an RA, William Daniel, and he did a tour of the coast of the UK, taking sketches along the way. So we've got loads of representations of Plymouth, even like Torquay, North Devon, the whole coast of the southwest. This is the famous Eddystone Lighthouse during a storm, which he sketched. I'm guessing he wasn't there. Sketched and then later aquatinted. He was really proficient with aquatinting, which is one of the many reasons that he's one of my favourites.
So Lottie, we were talking about Sir Joshua Reynolds. This is one of my favourite pieces in the collection by him. Lottie, this is the sketchbook, and I think it's my favourite piece because it's so rare. There are only 9 of these in the known universe. Reynolds wasn't an artist who often exhibited or sold his sketches, his studies, so we know comparatively little about his ways of working, really. So this is a rare object in and of itself. But I think for me, this is the building blocks of his artistic imagination. He goes to Rome, so this is before he's president of the Royal Academy, before he's the foremost portrait painter in the country. This sketchbook is mostly composed of sketches from the Barberini collection, which then was not a public museum. And don't forget, at this day and age, you couldn't just go to the National Gallery or the Tate and go and sketch stuff. You had to know somebody to get in. And this is him compiling lots of snapshots of different compositions, making little notes to himself about what he likes or about the shading or the colours. And these became his source books for his later work. So he would often, when he was president of the Royal Academy, he'd go back to these initial inspirations and use poses or attitudes of head or hands for his own work. And you can see here he's noting colours as well. So it's really, you look over his shoulder, you see his mind on paper, and I'm really excited about being able to show this to people as part of the 2020 display, where we're looking particularly at artists and their working methods. So I think nothing really says it better than a study or a sketchbook when it comes to explaining where these beautiful works come from.